Okay, here's two more really cool old Festool tools. This one is from like the 1930s, pre-World War II, and this one is from after the war. These are both mobile chain mortisers. In the back here, you can see the big chain mortisers. I showed these in a previous video. So when the wood was small enough that you could carry it, you could come and load it on these ones and do your work. But when the wood was so big that it was hard to carry over, you had to have a mobile one. Now these are two versions of a mobile chain mortiser. The first one here is especially cool because it actually has an internal combustion engine motor on here, much like a chainsaw. So when they were out in certain areas where they didn't have electricity, because at that time there wasn't electricity everywhere, only in certain areas, they needed something with a motor on it. So they basically put a motor on top of a chain mortiser, which you would start up, and then with that motor on there, you could go and work in a mobile area. Check out this cool little gas tank right here on the back. You have your fuel line coming down here into your carburetor, and then this is your spark plug wire that goes up top here. And I'll tell you what, you had to be a pretty tough guy, because these were heavy machines. So to use these all day long, that was a pretty good workout. And there would be a lot of times, I would imagine, that guys would have just tried to bring the wood over to this one, because in a lot of cases, the wood was probably lighter to bring to the bigger ones than to try and haul this monster around. And then this one had an electric motor for those places that had electricity. But the principle is still the same. You could bring it over to your piece of wood. You have a stopper right here that will judge the positioning where your cut is going to be. And then you have depth stoppers. And then you can just push down and plunge into the wood and cut mortises. But then something really neat about this one is you could actually open this door up right here. You can take this nut off, the chain mortiser could come off, and then this whole thing could actually tilt up 90 degrees. It won't go all the way now because the chain mortiser is on, but you could basically put drill bits or other circular cutting bits on, and then rotate this and use that as kind of a plunge drill. So it was sort of a multi-purpose tool.